Hi everyone. Today I am going to tell you a short story from Vikramaditya and Vatrish Simhasana. So the name of the story is A Magician. So let me begin the story. Once again King Bhoja tried to mount the throne. At that time another statuette came out and said, "O King Bhoja, do not try to ascend the throne unless you have the virtues of King Vikramaditya." Then King Bhoja asked, "What is that? Can you tell me a tale?" Then the statuette said, "O King, listen to my story." She began. One day King Vikramaditya was seated upon his throne with his nobles, surrounded by his nobles and other princes in his royal court. That means royal assembly. At that time, a man entered into the court and said, "O king, live long forever." He just blessed him. King was very much pleased and surprised. He then said again, "O king, so many magicians have already come to you and displayed their skill. Today I am going to show my skill." Then the king said, "O magician, for the time being, the time has already gone and we all are going to take our rest, so better you should tell it tomorrow morning." Thus the king and all the princes, the nobles, they had gone, and the magician also agreed. He went away, waiting for the next day. Next day morning, when King Vikramaditya entered into the royal assembly, he was already there waiting for the king. Then he said, "O king, just observe my learning, what I have learned from magic." When he was telling about his magic, at that time another man entered into the assembly. He was a giant man with a radiant face. He was also accompanied by a beautiful woman. The man came to King Vikramaditya and said, "O King Vikramaditya, I heard that you are so noble and so you behave like a brother to others' wives. You are famous for that. O king, today I heard that the demons are attacking the gods, and actually I am a servant of Lord Indra, but because of the curse I am wandering on the earth. But since I heard today that there is a battle between the gods and the demons, I am going to help my Lord Indra. So please take care of my wife for the time being. When I will come back from the battle, I will take my wife. And I heard that you always behave just like big brothers to others' wife. So, O king, please keep my wife as your sister." King Vikramaditya agreed, and in front of all the courtiers and the princes and the nobles, the man immediately flew up. He was also holding a sword. Flew up. Then at that time, few minutes passed, everybody was engaged and was just talking about his appearance and about his wife. His wife went to the inner apartment of King Vikramaditya. 5-10 minutes later, immediately a sound came by which everybody was stunned. "Kill, kill, just kill him, strike." Like this sound resonated everywhere. Everybody just craned their head to look up, what is going on. And all on a sudden, the man who came with the sword, his blood-stained arm and the sword fell on the ground, just on the center of the assembly hall. And they all became very much surprised. Oh God, this man is slain by the Rakshasas, demons. And when his wife came to know that her husband has been killed, she cried bitterly and said, "O King Vikramaditya, please put some, do some arrangement for fire. I want to kill myself." Then King Vikramaditya was also remorsefully said, "Ki, oh sister, why should you destroy your body? Body has to be perished one day. So do not enter into the fire." He said, but the lady said repeatedly, "Oh Lord, this a woman's body is meant for her husband. If my husband is killed, for whom I will exist? I want to kill myself, so that in next life, once again I will get my husband." Like this, she went on crying and requested again and again to King Vikramaditya to arrange some fire. At last, King Vikramaditya agreed and arranged fire for the lady. In front of everybody, she entered into the fire and killed herself. And all the courtiers, the viewers who were present there, they felt very sorry, very pity for this lady. And the king was also felt very bad for the couple's death. Suddenly, once again that man, that giant man with a radiant face and the sword, entered into the assembly hall once again. And he said, "Oh King Vikramaditya, look, Indra has given me this armpit because I have killed the demons, and at last, after a heavy battle, the gods won the battle, and Lord Indra became very happy with me. And he also asked me about the present where I was roaming around. And I told him that because of course, right now I am roaming around the earth." And he became very much pleased, and he asked me to come back to heaven once again. And that is why I have come to take my wife. And King Vikramaditya was stunned by that time. And not only Vikramaditya, whole courtiers and the princes, the nobles, whoever were there, they became speechless. They were stunned. They looked at the man without a single word. And the king just looked at him. For a moment, the king became speechless and extremely surprised. But the wise Vikramaditya in the next moment said, "Wow, what the learning is. What is the benefit of this learning which makes the false as true and true as false also?" The people couldn't understand king's words. They looked at him with surprise. What king is saying like this? Why king is saying like this? The magician understood. So immediately that other man said, "O king, can I bring my wife from the inner apartment?" The king said, "Yes, go and bring her." He brought his wife to the assembly hall and they went away. Everything was vanished. Then the magician said, "O king, this is only the magic I had shown you." Vikramaditya, by that time, he understood what was going on and he became very happy with the magic. that time his guard came running to Vikramaditya and said, "O king, the king of Pandya has given 8 full jars of gold coins. What should I do?" Then King Vikramaditya said, "O God, please give all the gold coins to this magician. He deserves this reward." So happily he handed over all the gold coins to the magician, and the magician once again blessed the king. "O king, live forever with happiness." He went away. Now the statuette asked to King Bhoja, "O King Bhoja, can you be like so generous like King Vikramaditya? If you can, then only you try to mount the throne." This much is the short story from Vikramaditya and Vatrish Simhasana. And once again I will meet you with another one story, either from Mahabharata or somewhere else. And yes, if you like, please subscribe. Thank you so much.